Have you ever stopped to think about how the world talks about psoriasis? Not just in textbooks or medical pamphlets, but in conversations, in classrooms, in the workplace, in families, and even online? The reality is, we don't talk about it enough. And when we do, we often get it wrong. We reduce it to something it's not. We shy away from it. We joke about it. We make people who live with it feel like they have something to hide. That's not okay. That's not fair. And it's not helping anyone. So today, let's do something powerful. Let's slow down. Let's listen. Let's reflect. And let's learn how we can change the conversation around psoriasis. For good. Because the way we talk about a condition directly affects how people live with it. And everyone deserves to live with dignity, understanding, and support. Let's begin with the facts. Psoriasis is a chronic autoimmune disease. It affects the skin, yes, but it also affects the immune system, the joints, the mind, and sometimes even the heart. For someone with psoriasis, their immune system is essentially overreacting. It sends faulty signals, causing skin cells to regenerate too quickly, leading to thick, scaly, inflamed patches that can itch, crack, bleed, and cause real pain. But here's what it isn't. It's not contagious. It's not caused by being unclean. It's not just about looks. And it's definitely not all in someone's head. Yet these myths are still alive in our society, whispered in locker rooms, said loudly in public, embedded in job interviews, or lurking in casual comments like, "Should you really be out in the sun? Have you tried drinking more water? Is that a rash? Ew, what's that on your arm?" Every one of these remarks, whether intentional or not, adds another layer of hurt, another barrier to connection, another reason someone might choose to hide rather than speak. And that's why the way we talk matters so much. Now let's bring it closer to home. In Ireland alone, it's estimated that around 73,000 people live with psoriasis. That's about 1 in every 70 people. Think about that. In a packed concert, a stadium, a busy street, you're likely walking past someone who is living with it. And yet, despite those numbers, so many people feel like they're the only ones. Why? Because silence surrounds it. Because misinformation drowns out reality. Because representation is almost non-existent. That needs to change. Let me ask you this. If you had asthma, would someone tell you to meditate instead of using your inhaler? If you had diabetes, would they recommend a bath in coconut oil? Of course not. So why is it okay to offer shallow or dismissive advice to someone with psoriasis? The truth is, it's not. And if we want to change the conversation, we have to begin with empathy, not assumptions. We have to recognize that psoriasis is complex. It's deeply individual. No two people experience it the same way. For some, it might show up as a few patches that come and go. For others, it might cover their entire body, never letting them forget it's there. Some live with the added burden of psoriatic arthritis, which can cause intense joint pain and stiffness. Some carry invisible scars, anxiety, depression, body image struggles, and social withdrawal. And while there are treatments, there is no cure. Most people manage it, not erase it, which means they need support. Long-term, compassionate support, not judgment or unsolicited cures. So let's shift gears. Let's talk about how we can actively change the conversation. Because awareness is great, but action? That's what transforms lives. Step 1. Language. Words are powerful. They can heal or harm. Too often, the words associated with psoriasis are ugly, outdated, and harmful. Disfiguring. Unattractive. Embarrassing. Even in clinical language, there's a tone of shame. Let's choose different words. Words like visible instead of unsightly, chronic instead of hopeless, strong instead of suffering. When we speak about psoriasis with care and accuracy, we change how others hear it, and we change how those living with it feel about themselves. Step 2. Representation. When was the last time you saw someone with visible psoriasis on TV? In an ad? In a fashion campaign? Probably rarely, if ever. But representation matters. When people with psoriasis are seen in media, in leadership, in public life, it tells the world, we are here, we are proud, and we are more than our skin. It also tells those living in silence, you are not alone. We need more inclusive casting, more real stories, more opportunities that don't discriminate based on appearance. Because no one should lose a job, a date, or a dream, just because their skin looks different. Listening. This might sound simple, but it's one of the most powerful things we can do. Listen to people with psoriasis. Let them speak. Let them lead. Ask how you can support them. Don't assume. Validate their experience, even if it's different from your own. There is no one-size-fits-all story. Some people embrace their skin. Others still struggle to look in the mirror. Both are valid. Both deserve respect. Step 4. Community. Psoriasis can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be. There are support groups, online communities, in-person meetups, and there are incredible advocates out there sharing their stories, breaking down stigma, and lifting others up. If you live with psoriasis, find your people. If you don't, amplify theirs. The more we build bridges, the stronger the foundation becomes. Let's pause here and talk about something personal. If you're watching this and you have psoriasis, you are not your condition. You are not a burden. You are not less worthy of love, opportunity, or joy. You deserve to wear what you want. Swim in public. Go on that date. Speak up at work. Live fully. It might not always feel easy, but every time you choose visibility over hiding, honesty over shame, you change the conversation. You teach others what strength looks like. And that's powerful. If you're someone who loves someone with psoriasis, thank you. Your support matters more than you know. You don't have to fix anything. You just have to show up. With kindness, with patience, with love. That's how healing happens. And if you're someone learning about this for the first time, welcome. You're already helping by being here, by listening, by choosing awareness over ignorance. You're part of this movement too. So what does changing the conversation really look like? It looks like a doctor saying, "How does this affect your mental health?" A teacher explaining autoimmune conditions in class. A brand showcasing real, visible skin in its campaigns. A friend asking, "How can I support you today?" A dating profile that doesn't feel the need to hide anything. A parent reminding their child, "You are beautiful exactly as you are." It looks like turning the volume down on shame and turning the volume up on truth. It looks like humanity. And finally, let's talk about hope. Psoriasis may not be curable yet, but research is evolving. Treatments are improving. More voices are speaking out. More campaigns are being launched. More people are standing up and saying, "This is who I am, and I refuse to be ashamed." The future is changing, and we are part of that change. So here's your challenge, your invitation, your call to action. Be the person who listens with compassion. Be the voice that challenges stigma. Be the story that sparks change. Speak up. Share your journey. Educate others. Advocate for better care, better language, better inclusion. And if you have a platform, use it. If you have a story, tell it. If you have a heart, open it. Because this isn't just about psoriasis. It's about dignity. It's about empathy. It's about reminding every person that they are more than what the world sees on the surface. If this video moved you, if it opened your eyes or gave you a new perspective, don't let the moment pass. Like this video, subscribe to this channel for more conversations that matter. Share this with a friend, a family member, or on social media. Comment below. What do you want people to understand about psoriasis? Your voice could be the reason someone finally feels seen. or finally feels brave enough to speak up. Let's not wait for someone else to start the conversation. Let's be the ones to lead it. Because psoriasis is more than skin deep, and people with psoriasis deserve more than silence. They deserve to be heard, seen, and respected, today and every day. If you were empowered by this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more we talk about real issues, the more we break down the walls of stigma together. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and ring the bell so you never miss future videos that matter. Until next time, stay informed, stay empowered, and always remember, you're more than skin deep.